Hey friends, welcome to the Tail of the Dragon and another episode of my Martial Arts Chronicles. I'm your host JC Garretts, and today just a quick update on where I'm going with this abscess. Went in and had it drained, as you probably know, my previous episode. Have yet to, it's been 3 days since then. I have yet to hear back from the doctor's office on what that culture looked like to know exactly what it is that's going on, whether it be staph infection or viral or whatnot. But yesterday, I did wake up and my right eye was oozing pretty good and was pretty crusty. I had to, it took a little bit of effort to get it open. I had to kind of wash it off a little bit to get that ooze out, which indicated something was going on with the eye. So I kind of watched throughout the day. It progressed to get more inflamed and more red throughout the day and start draining more and more. So last night, I went ahead and went into the emergency department, mainly because of that eye. There's many stories of folks losing an eye to infection or virus stuff, they're not catching it soon enough. And so I wanted to make sure everything was good there. So I spent a pretty fair amount of the night into the morning in the ED. I got out of there at like 1:30 this morning. They ran a couple different tests. They put some UV fluid in my eye to check for lesions and abscesses. Those looked clear. Nothing there. They did a CT scan on my entire head to get an idea of what was going on. There was definitely a lot of inflammation, they said. Cellulitis, I guess is the term that they use. Inflammation at the cellular level. Which would indicate why there's not a lot of pus or whatnot coming out of the abscess or localized in that area. But they didn't see any other abscesses in the area to be of concern about, whether above the ear or behind the eye or in the neck or anything. Neck is still pretty swollen. Last night it was as well. So speaking with the doctor in the ED, he felt he was pretty, he suspected, that was his wording, that it's MRSA, but that he couldn't be 100% for sure without knowing the results of the culture. And in the ED last night, there wasn't near enough fluid in the abscess in order to pull another culture. So we went with that. We're thinking it's MRSA. He put me on a stronger series of antibiotics that MRSA tends to respond to a bit better. Recommended that I go in and see an eye doctor, which I just left now. Purpose of seeing the eye doctor would be to go in and have the doctor look through the eye and make sure that there's no trauma to it. It hasn't been scratched or gouged or any other thing that could have happened that's causing this irritation to the eye. To rule those things out, to kind of make sure that it is related to what's going on with the abscess and the breakout and the pain and whatnot. So just leaving the eye doctor now. He reiterated that, or he confirmed that yes, it doesn't appear to be anything physically wrong with the eye or any damage that's been done to it, and that it's is most likely due to this, whatever it is that's going on, this potentially MRSA. So he sent me out with a clean bill of health. He said unless it worsens or doesn't improve at all, to come back in. But if it starts to improve, then sure enough, there's no sense in coming back to see him. So in 2 more days, I'll head back to the ED and connect with the doctor there to see where we're at as far as being on these antibiotics and what's improved and what's not, and then go from there. Hopefully, we'll have heard back from the culture to know whether or not, yay or nay, it is MRSA. So yes, glad to be getting narrowed down more on what's going on. It sounds like I'm going to be out of training for probably at least a week. Doctor said he doesn't want me training till at least 2 days after my final symptoms. So we'll see what happens there. Anyway, that's about it, folks. More time off from the gym, unfortunately, but such is the way it goes. I'm using this as an opportunity to kind of reflect and maybe make some adjustments to either my routine or maybe my hygiene a little bit, of course. Could definitely help in that. But definitely some learning lessons that are coming from this. Hopefully my body gets a little bit stronger from it too. I've never had MRSA or a staph infection. So maybe this will challenge my immune system to grow a little bit and have it be a little more resolved. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well. If any of you have had any experience with MRSA or staph infection or anything similar to what's going on with me, I would love to hear about it and hear your experiences with it and what you had to go through. So yeah, leave a comment down below. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, hit the like button, smash that thing, and then also share it with anyone that you think might find value in it. I would really love to increase my reach and hopefully get the message out further of what I'm doing, and maybe collect or congregate more with like-minded people. So until next time, friends, enjoy Beautiful Now.